Isabella's campaign against the Ironjawz continues. Some Soulblight aristocrats are impressed with her relentless and efficient way of war, and they offer to support her cause. Two armies meet on an icy battlefield as part of Isabella's domain finds itself in the grip of a mysterious winter.
Welcome back to the Belligerent Duck. This is Philip and I'm here with Thomas and we are playing Warhammer Age of Sigmar. We are continuing our narrative about Isabella, the Vampire Lady, and her quest to gain respect among the realm's aristocracy. And today's battle against the Greenskin will happen in this mountain area where snow has fallen, and the armies face each other in the scenario Total Conquest. So let's go ahead and show you our armies first. These are my 1500 points of Ironjawz. Since we're just playing 1500 points, I've got only one mega boss and I'm not playing Lob Paleface on his Maw Crusher, but Lob Paleface, the Gargant Killer. And in 2000 points the two mega bosses will join forces, but at this size I'm playing only one of them. So Lob is today, he's also ironclad because it's good, and he's got the Destroyer artifact. There's a War Chanter here, and I brought a Fungoid Cave Shaman because he's better than a regular shaman, and I also brought an Orruk War boss with a War Banner. This one is going to be close to some other Orruks so that they can reroll the ones on their wound rolls. And then I've got a unit of 5 brutes here with dual choppers. These are the Chaos Bashers. You can see this in the details, some dead chaos stuff around on their bases and also on their armor. Then 3 Gore Grantars, a big mob of 30 art boys, 20 art boys only, 30 would be great, but they are not even painted up yet. And then I've got the big unit, 10 brutes with Jagged Gore Hackers, and yeah, they are going to do the heavy chopping here. So, and now for the Legion of Blood, Isabella's forces here, reinforced by some aristocrats on this Coven throne. So tell us, Thomas, what you got.
Now we have 1470 points of Legion of Blood, which gives me a Triumph, which is like re-rolling saves for 1 unit. Let's see if I remember that.
Yeah.
And my army is led by Isabella, who is my general. She has the Aristocracy of Blood command trait. She knows the Wild Transference spell and has the Shade Glass Decanter artifact. She is accompanied by aristocratic vampires on the Coven throne who know the Soul Pike spell, and the Necromancer who knows the Fading Vigor spell. For battle lines we have twice 10 skeletons with ancient blades and a huge mob of 40 skeletons with spears, ancient spears. Then we have 2 units of Blood Knights.
So the armies have already deployed and I'm going to show you the battlefield. So we've got some arcane ruins here. A gravesite is here.
Another one here.
There's another gravesite. This forest here is, what was this?
Damned?
Damned. This is a damned forest, so you can sacrifice here. Then there's a gravesite over here, and this forest is inspiring, yeah, for whatever reason. And we've got these Azerite ruins here, and they are deadly, so that's why my brutes have deployed here. Then we've got this little graveyard here, which is also a gravesite, and it's sinister, so both terrain pieces are sinister. This is always sinister as far as I recall, and yes, obviously there's one objective here, another objective there, another objective there, and one here. Yes, So, quickly deployment. So my army is, the core of my army is here. We've got the War Chanter here, the Shaman, got the unit of 10 brutes around here, my Mega Boss, another unit of brutes here. The Gore Grunters are here in this 3-inch area, and the blob of Art Boys is here with the Orruk Banner Bearer. And we've got some Blood Knights here, Isabella hiding in the Arcane Ruins, the Coven Throne, got the 30 skeletons here with the Necromancer. What?
Yep.
Yes.
10 skeletons here.
Oh, there's 10 skeletons here, and another unit of 30.
It's 40 even.
Oh, that's 40. Okay, okay. 40, 10 Necromancer, 5 Blood Knights, and 10 Skeleton Warriors here. So that's it, and since Thomas has finished deploying first, he already chose that I will go first. Turn 1 for the Ironjawz. So my hero phase is done. I put Inspiring Presence on this unit of brutes. My Shaman failed to put Mystic Shield on these. The War Chanter put Frenzy of Violence on the Art Boys here. And I failed both my Mighty Destroyers rolls. So let's move some units now. And the movement phase done. So they moved closer to this objective. The Gore Grunters, they are just in this objective, so I will be scoring 1 victory point. These are also just in 6 inches, and all of these brutes moved closer to the center, like this. And that's basically it. So there won't be any charges. So I scored 2 victory points this turn. And I forgot to mention Lob Paleface, because of the shade glass decanter, that is the artifact that Isabella has, he got 1 more to the wound. Okay, turn 1 for the Legion of Blood. So, the Necromancer put the Fading Vigor on these brutes here. That means that they roll charges only with 1 dice, -1 attack, and
that's it.
That's it. Okay, well, that's bad enough. Okay, so yes, Blood Feast has been put onto these Blood Knights here, and they got also Mystic Shield, right? Okay. The movement phase done. So the skeletons ran. They also sacrificed at this damned forest in the hero phase already and lost 3 skeletons, but a graveyard is close by, so next hero phase they could be replenished. They moved normally, they also moved, so these are all within 6 inches of the objectives, of the objective end. Then they also just moved closer. Isabella, the Blood Knights here, and the Coven Throne, and well, they have been there anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going into charges. We're starting with the Coven Throne. The Coven Throne needs an 8, I think we said.
Yeah.
Okay.
But re-rollable, thankfully, thanks to Isabella. That's
an 8, okay. So he's in.
Like.
Okay.
Then let's do Isabella next.
Because she's a flying horror, so she can just fly over the Blood Knights, but she needs
an 11.
In 11, so
let's see.
It's an 8, no, but
rerollable,
okay.
Oh no.
Still not an 11, okay, and the Blood Knights.
Blood Knights need a 7, no.
Okay, get a 6, rerollable.
And this is 6 again.
Ah, it looks that like sucks. The Coven Throne is there on its own. We did the combat off camera. The Coven Throne didn't manage to put a single wound on the Gore Grunters, But this one Gorgranta put back 2 wounds on the Coven Throne. So not a good start for the vampires here. And that's the end of the turn, and the Legion of Blood scores 3 points, because 1 for that one, another 1 for that one, and 2 for that one, because the Blood Knights have taken it from me. And we roll off for turn 2, and this is an Ironjawz turn. Hero phase done for my Ironjawz. It was not a very successful hero phase. My shaman tried to cast something, but well, you can see the result. 4. Don't even get the stupid arcane bolt done. Then the mega boss got another mortal wound because of the decanter from Isabella's shade glass decanter. Yes. My mighty destroyers didn't work also. So that's it for my hero phase. Oh yeah, of course, I forgot that. He will put the Frenzy of Violence on these guys here if he is in range. I have to measure that quickly. Unfortunately, they moved out of the 10 inches, so I can't put it on these anymore. That's what where I would have needed it. But so he put it on these, though it's very unlikely that they will get their charge this turn, and these will never make it into close combat because of the Fading Vigor spell. So let's get into movement. Movement phase done. The art boys moved closer, ready to charge. The war boss stays here because he has a 16 inches bubble, so I want him somewhere in the middle so that he can buff more than 1 unit. And so everything moved closer here. I will try to charge with them too, but now they can only charge with 1 dice plus 1. So if I roll a 6, maybe that's enough to get into the skeletons. But then again, I don't know if I even want that. So let's go to charges. Let me do them right away.
Double bonus.
So these. That's actually a 3, but so it's a 4, and the drummer gives plus 2, so that's enough. It's not great, but it's enough. And now for these here. Okay, so they go nowhere. The art boys piled in and attacked and killed 1 whole Blood Knight here. And now I guess the Coven Throne is going to swing at these piggies. So the Coven Throne made its attacks, and it managed to put 9 wounds on these Gorgrantas. So I killed 1, 4 wounds on this one.
Finally it did something.
Yes. And the one Gorgranta put 1 wound on the Coven Throne. This time Thomas made his saves pretty well. 21 attacks from the Blood Knights, 21st. Hitting on?
Hitting on freeze. So
See many ones.
yeah.
Okay.
And 2s. Let's do 1 more. Hits.
2 wound.
Wounding on freeze as well. And come on. Well, not so bad.
Okay.
3, 6, 10 wounds.
5's to save. Okay. And these I put on my shield guys. So some more
no 6s, please.
6s. 1 6. So that's 2.5 dead. 1, 2. Never ever will we forget about the horses again. So
And the steeds do hit on 4s. And the wound on 4 as well. But I have no rend, so just 4 wounds with no rend.
4 wounds.
Come on, fail 2 or 3. It would be
4
awesome.
plus.
Yay!
3 sixes here, please. None? Oh my, that's 2 more dead overall. Oh. So this one goes. And take this one. And now already for a battle shock. So I need, because of the banner here and because of Soulblight or Legion of... I don't know.
Death.
It's just the general death thing. Okay. So -2, so I need a 1, 2, or 3 for these here. I got a 2, so
Damn
they're
it.
fine. But now for the piggy, it's the same. They need a 1, 2, 3. Get a 5. No, that's bad. That's bad. That means 2 run away. That means they're gone. Someone's happy right now. Okay, so these go away. Nonetheless, I have reclaimed this objective, so it gives me 2 additional points, and I am still holding this. So I score 3 points. That puts me to 5 points. Legion of Blood, turn 2. Hero phase done. So, Lady Isabella has used the wild transference spell, and combined with the locus of Shaish, 4 mortal wounds on the poor art boys here. Also, the Coven Throne managed the Beguile, so the art boys cannot attack the Coven Throne in this turn now. And otherwise, the Necromancer tried something, but it failed. It failed, yeah.
Miserably.
And that's it for the Seer phase, I think. And Blood Feast is on the Blood Knights. Where else could it be? And movement done for the Legion of Blood. The Blood Knights came here, so they can somehow tie up the big unit here. And the Skeletons will try to charge these. And the Necromancer went here.
Just supporting.
The support in some way. And then the Coven Throne came here. It will probably charge there. And Isabella is here, also going to charge. Yes, okay. Let's look if you get any of these charges. So these 2 made their charges here, no problem. Let's see about the Blood Knights now.
Blood Knights.
For a 2, no, the Blood Knights don't go anywhere, but I think you can reroll. No, it's only close to your general, right?
Let me check that.
Okay, so because of the Hornblower, they are in because they have 6 inches automatically then. Okay, pile them in or move them.
Let's see. Let's see if I can pile them in like I want to.
Come to my hackers.
To the hackers. And these go over here. And now for the skeletons. Maybe not double ones now. At least they have a hornblower.
They have a hornblower, so what is this?
Well.
+1?
Let's see. 10.
10 is good, so 11. Oh.
That hornblower would give him 6 if I didn't make the charge.
Okay, okay, it works like that.
Let's check once again. Yeah, so a 10 is very good.
Yeah, okay, so happy moving your 40 skeletons.
Yeah.
So, the skeletons are in here, and now for fighting phase, the Blood Knights are going to swing first. So 21 attacks now, hitting on 3s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, less than average. And wounding on 3s as well. Yeah. So we have 7 wounds, rend -1.
5s?
That's awesome. That's really, really good.
That's not good.
Because they charge, they have now D3 damage.
D3 damage. Oh my god.
Now I need like 7 6s, that would be so awesome. But no.
That's still quite a lot.
It's like 9 plus 4
13
plus 2 is 15.
15 damage! My god! That's 5 orcs dead. 5 dead, you just wiped half the unit!
Only with the Blood Knights.
Only with the
steeds are coming!
Oh yes, and the steeds! Oh no! Okay, steeds.
They've got 3 attacks, yeah. The almighty steeds hitting on 4s. Well, the steeds are not that mighty today.
Depends how bad I roll.
4 hits. And wounding on 4s. That's 3 wounds with the steeds. It could kill one if you roll really badly.
5 plus. 4 plus.
4 plus, yeah.
Just still 2 wounds on another one. Jesus. It's really bad. It's really not good here. The Art Boys went next and they managed to just put 2 wounds on these Blood Knights here. And they couldn't swing on this unit because of the Beguile ability, I think it is.
Exactly, yeah.
And now the skeletons are going to pile in as well as far as possible and swing mainly into the brutes, and probably like few will go into this unit. So 30 attacks into the brutes here on 3s because of the hero there and because they sacrificed there, and there are still so many. And we do this off camera because we don't want to show you so many dice. Okay, and they managed to kill 1 brute here. And now these skeletons with their spears will attack these brutes. So these skeletons managed to only put 1 wound on the brutes, but it's enough to kill the wounded one. Look at these poor brutes who died for the war. They made their attacks and killed 7 skeletons. Okay, so Isabella is going to swing now. Isabella didn't do any damage here. And now I'm going to activate these and swing into the Blood Knights. And the brutes killed 2 and managed to put 2 damage on another one. And now the Blood Knights attacked and they actually managed to kill 4 Art Boys. And the steeds also attacked and well, took 1 wound of them, so now I'm out of shields in this unit here. And now the Coven Throne is going to attack. Let's see.
Spectral Host first. 6 is a mortal, 1 mortal wound at least.
Okay.
And the rest is like nothing.
And the Handmaidens now?
7 attacks only because it suffered 3 wounds. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s as well. That's 3 wounds, but with no rend, unfortunately.
That's 1 wound, so another one dies. Okay.
Then we have 4 attacks from the vampire. Yeah, the other vampire on top. Hitting on, not on the ones. And wounding on 3s. 2 wounds with rend -1.
5s. 1. Okay, 3 wounds.
And the kiss, which I guess missed every time now.
The kiss never works. Okay, 1.5 Art Boys dead. Okay, and for battle shocks this turn, let's look at the skeletons first.
1 is fine.
1 is fine. Okay, now the brutes don't need to because I put Inspiring Presence on them. But I'm a bit more worried about my Art Boys here. So 5. 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That means 6 more run. But I have the other banner which I can roll, so for any 6 now an Art Boy doesn't run. Roll 2 6s to 4 run. So 5 Art Boys are remaining here. Look at the death pile here. That's it. So that's the end of turn 2. The Legion of Blood score 2, 3, 4 points. And let's roll off now who gets the first turn 3.
Oh yeah.
A 1 and a 6. Okay, so Legion of Blood. Okay, Legion of Blood turn 3 hero phase done. What did your guys do, Thomas?
Well, first of all, a lot of skeletons came back and they sacrificed again, and one died again because of this damned forest. Then the Necromancer cast Fading Vigor on these brutes. Got a 9+ because of Locus of Shaiish. It got cast like twice on the same unit.
Now there are -2 attacks.
-2 attacks, exactly. Isabella over here cast Wild Transference on these orcs. Did 3 mortal wounds and healed the Blood Knights back up. And my Coven Throne attempted to cast Arcane Bolt on this guy here, but it was unbound by the Shaman. So now for the Shadeless Decanter. Oh yes, 1 additional mortal wound.
So movement phase done. The Necromancer just moved back the back of the skeletons so that no one gets there and kills him. And Isabella moved closer and will now charge in the charge phase.
With a 6.
That's good. And the Blood Knights have attacked and killed 2 brutes. Pretty sad for this unit of brutes. And the brutes swung back and they have put 3 wounds on them, killed 1 off, and more Orruk blood has been spilled. 2 brutes die from the skeletons here and put 1 wound on the Gore Chopper here. And these brutes also die. And the brutes put 1 wound on the Blood Knights and 1 wound on the self-healing Coven Throne. And Isabella doesn't do anything again. And now for these brutes here. And they kill 5 skeletons. And the Coven Throne puts 3 wounds on the art boys here, killing 1 and another wound on the boss. So I have 2 banners left now. And Lob Paleface, the mega boss, piled in here because the skeletons got too close and he himself kills 9 skeletons. And the Blood Knights have attacked, and as a lonely Orruk hero wounded with 1 wound left, the banner bearer is holding up the clan's banner here. For Battle Shock, so they passed their Battle Shock. The skeletons could not really pass it, but Thomas rolled a 1, so only 3 skeletons ran away. And now for this lone art boy here, will he pass? With 4, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm afraid he's still there. Because of his banner. He's got a leadership, a bravery of 8, so...
Was it minus the death?
Oh yeah, there's the minus, that's the minus for the death. Oh no, he runs away. What a sad day. Poor art boy, you were such a hero. And for points, Thomas scores 3 victory points now. So in total it's 11 for Legion of Blood to my 5, and well, it will be my turn. Though I really don't have much of anything left. Don't really think I have a chance left. But I will still fight a little bit. Hero phase done. So he has declared the war. Mystic Shield was successfully put on him. That's the first time anything worked from the Shaman. And the Frenzy of Violence went on these 2 brutes. I think Math Hammer tells me that it's better, but maybe I'm not good at math, so whatever you think. Yes, and that's it for my hero phase. Movement and charges done, so I decided to be an orc here. He charged the war boss, it's a war boss after all. The war chanter charged here to keep the mega boss a bit safe. And that's it. Let's go into combat, and I think I will go first with the Mega Boss because he's just my strongest unit. No, I'm not going to go first with the Mega Boss, I'm going to go with these brutes first. So the brutes managed to kill 4 skeletons, and yeah, by the way, the war didn't go off because why would it? I mean, the normal war never works for me. And the skeletons put 2 wounds on the War Chanter, and that's it. I'm going to activate the Oruk with the War Banner here and pile in. And he didn't do nothing! And 3 wounds on the Oruk by the one Blood Knight, who is also the leader of the unit. The Chanter didn't do anything, now the Mega Boss is attacking, and look what I rolled for a hit roll for his chopper. I can't reroll the ones, unfortunately. So 3s here, which is only 1 attack. Yeah, and so he kills just 3 skeletons now. So that's the end of the turn. I score 1 victory point for this objective I'm still holding. And that's it, because of the disaster here. Yeah, nothing really happened. Now let's see who gets, who wins the roll-off here. And my luck, haha, my not so great dice rolling continues. And I think it's over for me now. So we did the whole turn 4 off camera. As you can see, a lot of things happened. So let's start with the Coven Throne here. These girls charged the shaman and decided to add some mushrooms to their soup up there. Also, this war boss got killed. But as you can also see, there aren't any skeletons left. That's because Lob Paleface, my mega boss, butchered, I think, he did 15 damage on them. I love the Destroyer artifact. Thomas made 2 6s on these 15 dice rolls, and well, the other were killed off by the 2 remaining brutes here. So points-wise, there's still no chance for me, but at least I could slaughter some more undead. Unfortunately, he's still tied up in close combat because these are 3 inches, so he cannot charge the vampires here now and kill them. So how many points do you score now at the end? So Thomas scores 3 points. That's how many?
14 now?
14, and I've got 6. So also we forgot to mention in the beginning of the turn we did the shade glass decanter, yes, and he got another mortal wound, so he's slowly dying.
Very lucky rolls then.
Yeah, I've seen too many lucky rolls from you today. Okay, and now we are going into my turn. So Ironjawz turn 4, I decided to retreat with these brutes here. They ran out of close combat, also the War Chanter, but before that he put, of course, Frenzy of Violence on the Mega Boss, who has already piled into these Blood Knights here.
Bye-bye, Blood Knights.
Probably, bye-bye. And yeah, he's going to swing now. And no surprise here, he managed to do a lot of damage again with the Frenzy of Violence, and he slaughtered them. So I still only score 1 point. That puts me to 7. But next turn maybe I will be able to claim that just for my honor. And now we're going to roll off for turn 5. Come on. 5 and you get it again! Turn 5 for the Legion of Blood. We have already charged, but I tried to recap everything we did. So Isabella actually killed, she's here right now, she killed with the Wild Transference my Mega Boss. So that's the first thing she really actively did in this game. They didn't charge, but the Necromancer charged, and the Coven Throne charged, and he also put the fading vigor on the brutes, so they are, and I think with the locust twice, so yeah, they are now down to 1 attack again per melee weapon. So no honor for me in this game. We just can see if Thomas succeeds to wipe me out here or not. So the Covenant Throne is going to swing into the brutes.
So the Spectral Host first, and that's 2 hits.
Just 2 hits, no mortal wounds.
No mortal wounds. Wounding on force. 1 wound. No rend.
4. No, 1 wound.
Then we have the Handmaidens. 8 Handmaidens. Hitting on freeze. And wounding on freeze. That's 5 wounds, but no rend again.
Force.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's already 4 wounds. Okay, 5 wounds, so you need to make 1 more wound and the brutes are down.
Then the Vampire Lady on top of it. 3 hits. 3 wounds. Rend -1.
5s. Okay, they're gone. That's it, brutes. And yeah, you can see whether your necromancer actually succeeds killing this war chanter here.
Yeah, but first he can swing back.
Yes, of course, he can swing back. Ha. Great war chanter will swing back with, I think, 4 attacks. That's an additional attack. That's 3 attack, 3 hits. 2 wounds. Minus nothing.
So 6 plus 1.
Alright, 1 wound on the necromancer. Okay. And he can swing back at the war chanter now.
1 attack.
Hits.
Hitting. Wounding. Oh no, no wounding. No.
Okay. And that's the end of the game. In my turn, I decide to run away with him so that Thomas cannot wipe me out completely. So Thomas in total scores 17, whereas I score 8. So, though of course he could have also taken this objective, but it was not necessary anymore. Also, it's deadly, so he could have possibly lost his knights in this deadly terrain here. Okay, so that's the end of the game. We had a lot of fun. Congrats. Yeah. So I guess you are more positive with your Legion of Blood now.
Right now, yes, although I think there was a lot of luck involved and bad luck on your side.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt the dice rolls were balanced, I think. I mean, sometimes you rolled very well, sometimes you rolled poorly. I also partially rolled poorly, especially in the second half of the game. But then again, some rolls were great, so I don't think that...
And as we said in the beginning, I forgot my triumph.
Oh yeah, of course, you forgot your triumph, yes. But of course you also didn't really need it. I mean, you could have used it for your Blood Knights at some points, yeah, for the unit that was once proudly standing here. Yeah, so I guess you're optimistic with your Legion of Blood now?
More or less, I'm still like afraid of your Maw Crusher.
Yeah, okay, so that's the other thing. I will definitely play Maw Crusher next time again, but next time these armies meet, I'm sure it will be 2000 points, and then you'll also have your Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon, right?
Hopefully.
So you're painting it up, and that's it, yeah. Okay, great. That's it for this game. I hope you had fun, we had fun. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe to our channel for more Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40,000 battle reports. Let us always know what you think about it in the comments down below. And happy wargaming for you, and see you next time on the Belligerent Duck.